Hello, folks. It's Thursday, January 18th, and it's time for the news. A local man will be part of the presidential inauguration this Friday. Russell Nail, also known as Rusty, has been a builder with the Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 133 for 2 years and is stationed in Gulfport, Mississippi. However, he is currently on temporary additional duty in the nation's capital. Rusty says that he has been most amazed by the magnitude of the operation, as well as by the dedication and cooperation by the various branches of government to make it all come together. Beautiful creations by graphite artist Reg Bell are still on display in the gallery area of the Patrick Heath Public Library. These works will be on display throughout the rest of the month. That does seem like almost forever, but I promise you it's just a couple more weeks, folks, and you'll want to get on over there and see these beautiful works of art. Some are very personal to the artist, some are reproductions from other famous works, and some are award-winning illustrations that simply must be seen to be believed. Bell has been drawing since he was a very young boy, and each drawing can take him up to 100 hours to complete. Be sure to stop by the library. Check out the beauty that's there, not only in this display, but this great asset to our community. Well, our little town just continues to grow. The City Council has approved a new development project to be located on some of the old Herf Ranch property at Herf and Highway 46. The property east of Herf and south of 46 will involve over 26 acres and will include luxury apartments, office space, dining, and retail space. The developer expects to break ground mid-year this year. They plan to include a dental office, casual sit-down restaurant, a seafood restaurant, ice cream and cookie cafe. There's consideration being given to transforming the old Herf house into a wedding venue, which will be the focal point for the overall project. The City Council will meet one more time prior to the groundbreaking to discuss the annexation. The weather has taken a turn to more spring-like weather, and that's hard to complain about. Today we should have a high of around 71 degrees. Tomorrow will start out right around 50 degrees, and the high should be 74. Saturday will start out about the same as Friday, but the high will be slightly cooler at 72. Sunday will be cooler with a low of 44 and a high of 64. That mini roller coaster continues for several days into the next week, and sunshine is to be the order of the day for the next 10 days or so, unless something changes drastically. The average high for this day is 60 degrees, and the average low is 39. The record high was 85, which occurred in 2000, and the record low was 15 degrees, set in 1940. The sun rose this morning at 7:29, and it will set at 6:01. If you're one to track this sort of thing, you'll notice that today the sun rose 1 minute earlier than yesterday, and it sets this evening 1 minute later than it did yesterday as well. On prior days, the morning sunrise has still been getting later by a minute per day, and though the sunset has been getting later each day since December 21st, this is the first day where the two times are each moving apart to ultimately provide for longer periods of daylight each and every day until June 20th, when we'll again have the longest day of the year. I know it's trivial, but I enjoy knowing we're moving in the right direction. No matter how you look at it, this weather is pretty sweet for January. Well, that's the news for now. I'm Tom Allred reporting. And now we'll get you back to those original hits of the 50s and 60s right here on 1500 KBRN in Boerne, Texas. And think about this, folks. If you already know the worst thing that can happen in a given situation, what's stopping you from pursuing the very best?